Well, having foreign domestic workers live in with their employers is not uncommon in this region, but in Hong Kong, the debate is heating up over whether the city should scrap this rule.
Well, it comes on the back of an abuse case involving an Indonesian worker, which made the headlines around the world. And Channel News Asia's Tang has this report.
Cherry Narag is a 35-year-old Filipino domestic helper who has lived in Hong Kong for almost 14 years. She's happy with her current job, with her employer paying her slightly above the minimum salary of more than $500 per month. But her experience living in with her previous employer was a different story.
The previous one got traumatized for me for almost 9 years because the treatment is badly, like they accusing me stealing their money, not taking care of the children well.
She says Hong Kong's live-in rule left her with little privacy. Her previous employer made her share a room with the children and kept her on call 24 hours a day. Narag is among some 320,000 foreign domestic helpers in the Chinese city. Calls to scrap the live-in rule have reignited after a Hong Kong employer was arrested for allegedly beating and torturing her Indonesian domestic helper for months. But the business-friendly Liberal Party is calling on the government to keep the rule in place.
It will create lots of social problems, such as the insurance problem. We cannot guarantee they are safe, when they are going out at the night. And we cannot control what they are doing. Maybe they go to the bar, go to the pubs, or even go to have their social activities.
The party also believes employers should be allowed to immediately fire helpers without the current 1-month notice, and employers should not be obligated to provide a plane ticket home. Migrant worker groups have dismissed these calls, saying that Hong Kong needs to create a culture of respect for the rights of domestic helpers.
There is this ILO convention for decent work for domestic workers. It defines what kind of job we should do. It defines what protection we should have. It defines that what the agencies, the employment agencies can do. It also defines that the live-in requirement should be not mandatory. It should be optional. It is already accepted by the global community.
The debate over the treatment of foreign domestic helpers in Hong Kong is likely to stay in the spotlight for quite some time. The employer accused of abusing her Indonesian domestic helper is set to appear in court on Tuesday. Tang, Channel News Asia, Hong Kong.